Have you felt a change in the energy around you lately? As if something grand is about to happen. The moment is almost here, and you can't let this opportunity go unnoticed. The video you're about to watch discusses a cosmic phenomenon that will affect everyone intensely and unavoidably. The new moon on October 4th, 2024. This event is not just an ordinary date or any regular lunar phase. This new moon is special because it will align and intensify its influence on all of us. The energy it carries will be felt by every human being, whether they are prepared for it or not. If you have been paying attention to the energies around you, you have probably already noticed that something is different. There is an expectation in the air, an invisible force that grows stronger each day, calling for your attention. You have felt this change, haven't you? This is your last warning to get ready, because when this new moon appears in the sky, the impact will be irreversible. Think of the full moon, how it illuminates the darkness of the night, influences the tides, and causes shifts in our emotional state. Now, imagine the waning moon, a phase that invites us to release what no longer serves us, clearing the path for the new cycle ahead. The energy of this period is deeply transformative and reflective. But are you truly ready for the transformation this new moon will bring? Is your life aligned with the changes that are coming? Did you know that certain phases of the moon can drastically influence your emotions and actions? And how can you prepare for the powerful energy that is approaching? Throughout this video, you will discover how this new moon can directly impact your life and what steps you can take to make the most of this transformative energy. If you don't prepare now, you might miss an unprecedented opportunity for spiritual growth. But what makes this new moon so special? The energetic alignment that occurs at this moment creates a powerful portal for spiritual awakening and manifestation. It's a chance to deeply connect with your inner self, access divine wisdom, and align your intentions for the future. Letting this opportunity pass would be to neglect a unique moment of personal evolution. There is, however, an ancient secret that few know, guarded for millennia in sacred scriptures. This secret is related to the importance of celestial events like this one and the connection between the moon and divine messages. It's not just a legend or a story told throughout time, but a truth deeply rooted in spiritual wisdom. The moon has long been a symbol of cycles of transformation and time, and with the arrival of the new moon on October 4th, 2024, this moment carries an unprecedented significance. Perhaps you're wondering, why this particular moment? Why does this lunar event deserve so much attention? The answer lies in the powerful shift in energy happening right now. Throughout history, spiritual leaders, prophets, and even Jesus have emphasized the importance of being in harmony with the cosmos. We're not talking about mere lunar phases. These are celestial signs, markers indicating crucial moments of transformation, growth, and a deeper connection with the divine realm. Lunar cycles and their relation to divine power are mentioned in ancient texts, though this wisdom is often forgotten in the modern world. October 4th, 2024 is not just another date on the calendar, it's a portal for transformation. The new moon represents a critical period for letting go of what no longer serves us, breaking free from old patterns, and preparing for a new spiritual beginning. This is not just an astronomical phenomenon, but a celestial event that offers us the chance to access divine energy and redirect our spiritual path. Traditionally, the new moon has always been a time for introspection, an invitation to assess our lives, decisions, and the direction we are taking. When we recognize the deep connection between these cycles and divine forces, we open the doors to significant spiritual transformations. Understanding this energetic link between the moon and higher powers allows us to unlock surprising and meaningful changes in our lives. This moon phase calls us to align with the cosmos, listen to our intuition, and make the necessary changes to get closer to our higher purpose. How can we do this? The answer lies in awareness, clarity of intention, and alignment with the powerful energy that this lunar event brings. The last quarter of the moon is especially conducive to connecting with God, releasing what imprisons us, and setting new intentions for a renewed spiritual journey. This is the moment to redefine your path, to open the doors to transformations that can change the course of your life. If you are willing to embrace this opportunity, you may experience profound changes. You might not realize it yet, but the Bible is full of references to celestial signs, and lunar events play a central role in predicting divine purposes. God placed the moon and the stars in the sky not just to illuminate our nights, but as sacred signs. In the book of Genesis, the moon is described as a marker for times and significant spiritual moments. These celestial signs are not mere coincidences. They are part of a greater divine plan, designed to alert us to the changes we need to embrace in our lives. Why is October 4th, 2024, so significant? What makes this specific moment so special? The Bible reveals that celestial signs, such as the phases of the moon, often precede great spiritual changes. This last quarter of the moon may represent more than just an astronomical phenomenon. It could be a spiritual milestone, inviting us to let go of old patterns and align with the path God has set for us. These events are not just movements in the cosmos, but divine signs calling us to become aware of the energy around us. By interpreting these signs in the light of biblical teachings, we can prepare for the transformations to come. Understanding the spiritual meaning behind the moon's phases gives us a powerful tool for inner awakening. It's not just about passive observation, but conscious action. When we connect to these divine signs, we open doors to profound changes. In the Bible, Jesus speaks about celestial signs as indicators of spiritual changes, mentioning that immediately after the tribulation of those days, the sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light. The stars will fall from the sky, and the heavenly bodies will be shaken. This verse is often seen as a metaphor for deep spiritual transformation, both individual and collective. Throughout history, the sun, the moon, and the stars have been more than just simple elements in the sky. They have always served as divine reminders of spiritually significant moments. In Matthew 24, Jesus reinforces this connection between celestial events and the divine plan, revealing that these cosmic signs are not coincidences, but spiritual alerts. He knew that the moon and the stars have the ability to touch us on a spiritual level, calling us to see beyond the surface of everyday life and to pay attention to what lies ahead. What does this mean for us, especially with the arrival of the last phase of the new moon on October 4th, 2024? The words of Jesus continue to hold great spiritual relevance. Just as he used the moon as a symbol of transformation, we can view this phase as an invitation to reflect, release what no longer serves us, and prepare for a new cycle of growth. Traditionally, the last phase of the new moon is a favorable time to let go of old habits, negative energies, or anything that is preventing us from moving forward spiritually, clearing the way for inner renewal. By reflecting on the teachings of Jesus and his connection with lunar cycles, we can see how celestial events serve as reminders of our spiritual journey. These signs call us to look within, to respond to the call for transformation, and to embrace the changes that lead us to a deeper awakening. The changes that God inspires us to seek are reflected in the cycles of the moon, which mirror our own spiritual journey, inviting us to grow, transform, and strengthen our connection with the divine. Have you ever noticed the shift in energy during a full moon? Now imagine that this energy was directly connected to the divine. Throughout the centuries, humanity has recognized the power of the moon, feeling its impact on emotions, thoughts, and even spiritual life. What many do not know is that this energy can carry divine vibrations, especially during certain celestial events. Ancient cultures and sacred texts have always attributed profound spiritual significance to the moon. It was not seen merely as a body illuminating the night sky, but as a source of spiritual energy that connects us to higher forces. Why is lunar energy so universally revered? In Hinduism, for example, the moon is associated with the mind and the flow of time, governing both the physical tides and those of consciousness. In ancient Egypt, its cycles were deeply linked to the rhythms of life, death, and rebirth. The Bible also references the moon as a sign of seasons and sacred events, as taught in the book of Genesis. These cultures knew something important. The energy of the moon is closely connected to divine power, especially during certain phases and celestial alignments. On October 4th, 2024, we will witness a waning moon phase, often underestimated but carrying immense spiritual power. While the full moon is known for its intensity, the new moon symbolizes a time of letting go and transformation. During the waning moon, the energy begins to decrease, preparing us for the renewal of a new cycle. This phase in particular can be seen as a divine key, opening a portal for manifestation and spiritual rebirth. The alignment of this waning moon offers a powerful opportunity to connect with divine energy and access forces that guide us towards spiritual growth and transformation. And what does this mean for you? This lunar event goes beyond the simple observation of a natural cycle. It is an invitation to consciously align with the energy of the moon, harnessing this divine force and paying attention to its profound spiritual significance. From now on, you can direct this energy to transform, heal, and manifest your highest purpose. The new moon marks an ideal period to let go of what no longer serves you, allowing new goals and growth to take shape. This process of release reflects the divine cycle of life, death, rebirth, and renewal. When you understand the moon's spiritual significance, you begin to act with greater awareness and clarity. This is the perfect moment to reflect on your journey, your dreams, and the spiritual path you are on. What is holding you back from moving forward? What fears or patterns need to be released? By intentionally letting go of these limitations, you make space for new opportunities, dreams, and divine guidance. Your connection with the divine becomes stronger when you use this lunar energy, creating a direct channel to access spiritual power in your life. Now is the perfect time to heal old wounds, transform your mindset, and align with your higher purpose. The new moon invites you to collaborate with the divine, releasing the old and embracing the new with confidence and clarity. You become the co-author of your destiny, manifesting a life filled with meaning, renewal, and spiritual growth. Since ancient times, the moon's energy has been associated with manifestation. When this energy merges with divine connection through prayer and intention, a powerful opportunity for transformation arises. Many ancient spiritual traditions believe that the cycles of the moon influence not only the physical world but also our inner spiritual journeys. The Bible also references celestial bodies, depicting them as signs that help us understand the divine plan, offering guidance through the seasons and celestial phenomena. The upcoming new moon is a particularly powerful time to align your intentions with divine energy and manifest your deepest aspirations. The moon governs cycles of change and renewal, just as our lives go through phases of growth and transformation. Throughout history, many cultures have recognized that certain lunar phases, such as the waning moon, are especially effective for releasing what no longer serves us, creating space for new energies in our lives. The upcoming moon is an invitation for you to connect not only with lunar energy but also with divine energy, which can be channeled through prayer, meditation, and clear intentions. God placed the stars, the sun, and the moon in the sky as signs to guide us toward a deeper understanding of His will. When we pay attention to these signs, we find pathways to greater spiritual understanding and alignment with the divine plan. By harmonizing with lunar energy during an important celestial event like this, we allow the divine force to amplify our intentions. To fully embrace this moment and manifest your dreams, the secret lies in practicing focused meditation, prayer, and using biblical affirmations to align your desires with God's purpose for your life. Start by dedicating some time to prayer, asking for guidance on what needs to be released for you to move forward. After going through this process of letting go, focus on your dreams and goals. Speak your intentions out loud during prayer, affirming that you are ready to receive what God has planned for you. Using biblical affirmations can strengthen this connection. For example, if you seek strength or direction, meditate on, "I can do all things through Him who gives me strength," allowing your desires to align with divine will. During meditation, visualize your dreams coming true, supported by the moon's energy and God's strength. This lunar event offers a unique opportunity to reinforce your intentions and manifest your greatest desires, aligned with the purpose that God has set for you in the universe. We are often overwhelmed by the fear of change. But what if this fear is precisely the obstacle preventing us from reaching true spiritual awakening? Fear, a powerful force, often keeps us trapped in cycles of limitation, holding us back from our full potential. It might be the fear of the unknown, failure, or even success. These fears paralyze us, blocking the growth and transformation essential for our spiritual awakening. For awakening to occur, we must face these fears head-on and overcome them, allowing divine changes to enter our lives. The upcoming lunar event on October 4th, 2024, brings with it a powerful energy, perfect for this journey of overcoming. Fear can keep us confined to our comfort zone, preventing the spiritual progress we seek. The new moon invites us to deeply reflect on the fears we carry and ask ourselves, are we ready to leave them behind? The waning phase of the moon, with its focus on release and transformation, offers a unique opportunity to confront these fears and let go of what hinders our spiritual progress. Facing these fears and accepting the divine changes that arise is a fundamental step. We are not merely observing a natural phenomenon, but accessing a spiritual portal of renewal. The energy of this new moon propels us to confront our insecurities and uncertainties. This is the time to embrace the transformations we have been avoiding, trusting that they are part of the divine plan for our spiritual awakening. So how can we use this lunar event to reflect and free ourselves from our fears? The first step is to dedicate some time to introspection and prayer. Identify the fears that weigh on your heart, perhaps the fear of change, taking on new responsibilities, or entering new relationships. Acknowledge these fears and present them to God in prayer. Ask for strength and wisdom to leave them behind. The scriptures can be a powerful resource in this process. Meditate on verses where God assures us, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you." Use this time to reaffirm your faith and trust in divine guidance, knowing that you are not alone on this spiritual journey. Releasing fear does not mean ignoring it. It means moving forward with confidence, knowing that God's plan is greater than any uncertainty. By facing and letting go of your fears during this lunar event, you pave the way for your spiritual awakening. This is a time of great transformations, an opportunity to embrace the divine changes that are approaching. Trust the process and immerse yourself in this phase of deep reflection. Throughout the ages, many cultures and communities have gathered under the light of the moon to reflect, share, and seek spiritual guidance. These gatherings not only drive individual transformations but also strengthen collective unity. The lunar event on October 4th, 2024, offers another opportunity for this connection, a moment to come together with others under the power of the waning moon. But why do lunar events have this capacity to inspire a sense of community? The moon has always held a special role in human culture, symbolizing the cycles of life, death, and rebirth. In many traditions, lunar phases are seen as sacred times, conducive to reflection, healing, and setting intentions. These moments transcend personal transformation, also reflecting the strength of collective connection. Spiritual transformations do not happen solely on an individual level. They are also amplified by the power that arises when people share their spiritual journeys together. When communities gather during significant lunar phases, such as the waning moon, the collective energy is intensified. The strength of intentions grows through prayers, meditations, and connection with other spiritual seekers. The last quarter moon is a favorable time to let go of what no longer serves you. Imagine yourself as part of a spiritual collective where everyone is united in the search for clarity and purpose, setting intentions and supporting each other in their transformations. By joining others in prayer, meditation, or other faith practices, you access the power of collective manifestation, where shared energy strengthens your own process. Seek to participate in spiritual or faith gatherings that celebrate this lunar cycle. Many groups organize events in tune with the moon, where participants meditate together, share wisdom, and pray for guidance. Whether at in-person events, such as meditation circles or church gatherings, or even virtual meetings, this is your chance to be part of something greater. The power of community can amplify your own spiritual awakening and strengthen your journey toward transformation. When we come together in moments of spiritual reflection, we strengthen the intentions we set, making our personal experiences more accessible and meaningful to others. As we reflect on what we are leaving behind and embrace new paths, we create an environment of mutual support and collective inspiration. These communal connections not only amplify our own manifestations, but also help everyone involved reach a deeper level of understanding and spiritual awakening. The new moon does not symbolize just an individual journey. It is also an opportunity for shared spiritual connection and growth. Participating in a community event allows you to channel the lunar energy collectively, sustained by common intention and a connection with the divine. Together, you can leave behind fears and prepare for the new beginnings that await. Let this lunar event become a moment of unity where prayer and reflection together illuminate your spiritual journey. In the quest for transformation and awakening, the spiritual community becomes a powerful force. Beyond biblical scriptures, the moon is a strong symbol in various spiritual traditions, representing illumination, divine timing, and the cycles of life. Cultures around the world, including the texts of the Quran and Hindu scriptures, attribute a central role to the moon as a guide in our spiritual journey. Recognizing these symbols deepens our understanding of the transformative power of lunar energy. The moon is often associated with the divine feminine principle, seen as a light that illuminates the darkness and guides us on our path. In Hinduism, it is related to emotional balance and the mind, reflecting the cycles of life. In the Quran, the moon is mentioned as a sign of God's creation, serving as a marker of time and guiding humanity's spiritual practices. Teachings from various spiritual traditions highlight the role of lunar energy as a guide for our spiritual journeys. By integrating lessons from different sacred texts, you can enrich your practice and allow the light of the moon to illuminate your path. Lunar energy offers us a framework to better understand our internal cycles and spiritual development. Start by exploring the sacred texts that resonate with the symbolism of the moon and its significance. Reflect on how these teachings relate to your own life experiences. Recording your thoughts and insights can help you recognize universal patterns, strengthening your connection with the lunar cycles. In doing so, you can open yourself to a deeper understanding of how lunar energy reflects the phases of your life and your spiritual growth. During the last phase of the waning moon, take time to meditate on themes of illumination and transformation found in these texts. Set intentions that align with the wisdom you've gained, and reflect on how the moon's cycles can mirror the changes you are experiencing. This understanding can help you better embrace the transformations ahead, allowing access to new divine insights. Lunar events are deeply connected to our spiritual growth, reflecting cycles of death and rebirth. Just as the moon goes through its phases, we also face periods of change and transformation. The last phase of the new moon in particular offers a powerful opportunity to embrace this process of renewal. This is a moment for reflection and realignment with the purpose God has for your life. Ask yourself, what limiting patterns or beliefs need to be left behind for me to grow spiritually? Identifying these obstacles will allow you to take concrete actions to overcome them. Create a peaceful space to meditate and seek guidance during this lunar phase. Invite God to be present in your thoughts and feelings, asking for clarity on the next steps you should take. Use this time to jot down your reflections in a journal, recording your prayers and asking for the strength to transform your worldview or the courage to pursue new opportunities. As you move forward, stay attentive to the signs and messages that may arise, trusting that the lunar energy is supporting your spiritual awakening. The phases of the moon act as a mirror, reflecting internal changes and inviting us to embrace the cycles of our spiritual journey. The last phase of the new moon is a sacred time for realignment. Take this opportunity to leave the old behind and welcome the new, deepening your connection with your spiritual path. Through reflection and prayer, you can clarify the next steps in your awakening journey, aligning yourself with the divine force that pulses in every lunar cycle. Remember that the upcoming lunar event can serve as a portal to profound transformation. Don't let this opportunity pass by to take charge of your spiritual growth. If you have been chosen and have not yet realized it, prepare to discover how to unlock the full potential of manifestation. This could be the moment for a monumental change in your life. You made it this far, and that was no coincidence. From the start of this video, a journey began, and you accepted the invitation to walk this path to the end. While the world outside continues its course, you chose to take this time for yourself, for your growth, and to connect with something greater. I remember the first time I realized the power of staying until the end of something important. It was as if, in that final moment, a key was revealed, something that only those who resisted the temptation to leave early could access. And today, you did exactly that. You stayed until the last second, not out of curiosity, but because you felt that something profound was waiting for you here. Do you remember that feeling of receiving an answer you didn't even know you were looking for? Maybe this video sparked a bit of that feeling. Now I want to hear from you. How did this journey touch you? Share your experience, your insight, in the comments. Let's exchange ideas and deepen this conversation together. And if you know someone who is also seeking a journey of transformation, share this video with them. Who knows? You might be the one to help someone find that key that can change everything. And of course, if you want to continue exploring these mysteries and revelations, subscribe to the channel. Here, each video is another step in this walk towards self-knowledge and a connection with something greater. I want to thank you deeply because this kind of dedication changes lives. Maybe today was the first of many steps, or perhaps it was the moment to finally open up to the transformation you've been seeking. What matters is that you chose to be present, and that has immense power. Let this video be just the beginning of something greater. And remember, the universe rewards those who don't give up, who stay strong even when the path seems long. So if you made it this far, know that something powerful has already started to shift in your life. Thank you for being a part of this journey. We'll meet again soon in another step of your transformation.